This is a cast iron manifold off of a Ford. Now, it's usually pretty hard to weld cast iron and do a good job. But now if you'll watch, you'll learn how to weld a cast iron manifold, and it'll be a good job when you get through. Now this old welder over here is a Chinese, and it's old. Now it's DC. I'm using it on DC. And this is a cast iron rod. Now I've got these coals hot, and I've preheated my cast iron. If you try to weld it cold, it can start real bad. It'll shrink, swell, and it'll crack back out. So always heat any kind of cast stuff. Always heat. I don't care whether it's cast iron, cast aluminum. Always preheat it. Now let's see if we can do this after all that big talk. Looks like it's burning in that pretty smooth. That fire's burning my hand a little bit, but otherwise everything's going good. Like I say, everything's going pretty good, except this fire burning my hand, but we'll make it. Now I did grind this off with a right angle grinder. I ground down the bare metal before I ever started welding on this, before I ever started heating it. By the way, I like that charcoal. On the bag it said you didn't have to use any charcoal lighter. Well, I didn't. I just stuck one little match down there and it dropped the bottom and it started that charcoal real good. Anyway, it'll be a fine job. Now if you want it to look neater, you get your grinder and you grind it off smooth. Well, now this is a real cast iron rod, and it welds cast iron. It'll weld cast iron manifolds. It'll weld cast iron blocks. It even weld the old cast iron pot if the old pot wasn't too rusty. But now, this is a fine rod that anyone can use. And I'm not a real good welder, as you can see, but it does the job. Weld it right in there. And like I say, my old welder is old, and I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's rusty though. You can't even see. You can't even see a lot of the printing on it. I don't know how to get my camera up there where you can see it, but maybe we can. Hey! You got a weenie? Got a fire going over here.